All right, welcome back to the segment of RT with JT. Sorry I missed y'all last week. Got a little caught up in some things, but I'll be back this week strong with a quick little topic that I'm gonna actually piggyback off of what one of my pastors was talking about this weekend. Before I get into that, let me just tell you. So I just came back from a Thrive retreat. Thrive is like adult youth group that my church holds, and we went on a little getaway. 2 days up, I think in North Georgia somewhere, just to fellowship with each other and just get to know one another, people that don't know each other, and if you do, just to connect. Get away from the world and all the craziness that's going on. We just had a real emotional election in our country, so we got to get away and just focus on each other and focus on God and getting closer and getting back on that path to walking closer to Him. It's so easy to veer off living in real life. So many temptations and just hard knocks and whatnot and everything else that everybody goes through their own life. Sometimes you just veer off from doing what you need to be doing to get closer to Christ. So my pastor Lance, I'm gonna piggyback off of kind of what he was talking about this weekend because it was really the word he was speaking on was just something I needed to hear. It was something I was already personally working on, and it was like taking the steps that you need to take to get closer to Christ. And that means getting rid of certain things that just take your time and pull you away from that, and which really is temptation in a sense. Cutting that TV time down, or cutting that video game off, or the TV show, or the movie, or that girl, or whatever it is, or whoever it is. Putting them to the side to put that time and read the Word, or even if you're still reading the Word, but the things you're doing with that person, that TV show you watch, and it ain't the right type of TV show, the right person. That's not what you should be doing. You need to be, that's not making you closer to Christ. So in a sense, it's temptation, but getting rid of those things. What's stopping you from being the best Christian possible? That's pretty much what he was saying. And I really I was thinking about it, what there's a lot of things I could be not doing or could be doing to become a better Christian. And another thing is, what things you need to get rid of your life. What are the things that God has asked you to do and you haven't done it out of disobedience because it didn't sound too good to you. I had to really think about what it was for me. And for me, everybody's something different, but for me, it was giving up hip hop. Hip hop is something I love, but music I listen to in hip hop ain't the best thing that I should be indulging in my spirit. So I just actually deleted all my music about right before I started this video. So hats off to me. I gotta give myself an applause real quick because that was hard. But you could do it too, man. Whatever that thing is for you, you gotta be strong and don't give in to the temporary happiness that you're gonna get out of that, whatever that is for you. We're all chasing an eternal gift at the end of the day. And, nothing beats eternity. Nothing. Got a quick scripture I'm gonna go off real quick. It's James chapter 1 verse 13 through 14. It's no one who is tempted should ever be confused and say that God is testing him. The one who created us is free from evil and can't be tempted, so he does not tempt anyone. When a person is carried away with desire, lured by lust, and when desire becomes the focus and takes control, it gives birth to sin. When sin becomes fully grown, it produces death. Some people like to say God's tempting me. And, it's never Him. We have free will to do what we want. It's the enemy trying to take you off that path. You're walking right, he's gonna put something to make you go left. But you always want to go right no matter what. Um, that's really all I have for you today. Just all I can say to you real quick before we go, take a second to yourself and think what's stopping me. Why can't I progress in my walk of faith? What is slowing me down? And really be honest with yourself. It might be the answer. You might get the answer you don't want. It might be that thing you love to do, but nothing beats eternal life. Like I said before, temporary happiness is below that. So just pray on it, think about it. Talk to somebody you have to. Have a great week. See you next Sunday. Stay tuned for more.